I am Toshikazu, came from RIKEN, and today I'd like to talk about Synra dome. That is a new type of dome that is we made, and a science live show that will going on in this dome. This work is collaboration in me and Toshiyuki Takahei and Hikaru Okuno. He is a software engineer and he is a hardware engineer, and I am a producer. These three persons in a different background made it happen to make a really new type of the hardware for the science visualization. Synra dome is made in open in August, last August, and this is a first public periodic dome in Japan, and it is installed in Science Museum Kitanamaru Park. Synra means came from the name of Synra Bansho, that is in Japanese meaning of the everything. Okay, so it is. I am an astronomer and mainly talk about astronomy, but we would like to reflect everything in the universe. That is, then we named it Synra. It is a 10-meter dome and 18 degrees tilted, and we have 16 two sheets for the audience. We have a most brightened barcode projector, and 12 PCs will use to making real-time making of the computer graphics. It is stereoscopic, and we can see in the back and forth then, and it made by Infitech technology. This is a blueprint of the dome. This is 18 degrees of slope, and this is 10 meters in diameter. So we have in the Synra dome in open every day, and Sunday and weekday, and movie full dome stereoscopic movies. Contents is as follows: cosmic discoveries and movies made by 42U project. This is a 5 years project. It is finished in 2 years ago. They made a galaxy formation and Earth and Moon formation, and also cosmic cosmology simulation. And also we made a biology in the microspace in our inside of our cell. And also Saturday afternoon we made a live show, science live show, Universe. This is already 17 years history. The first of the content in the cosmic discoveries, it is made by RIKEN Technologies and kindly present us in Synra for projection in the Synra dome. It is from the stars, from the Earth to the planetary space and the Milky Way space, galactic space, and in the far end of our universe. We will see the travel to the edge of our universe. This is a demonstration movie of these cosmic discoveries presented by RIKEN Technologies. RIKEN Technology is a venture company for keeping Synra dome technology. There's a space station and our Milky Way, and this is the satellite around our planet. This is the Mars. Those images, it is not stereo, but in the dome, it is, we can see in the stereoscopic. come to Tokyo to see this Synra Dome. This is also okay. And next is the 42U project movies. That is made by the project led by National Astronomical Observatory, and content is those things, and it is quite high quality in the aspect of the movies art. The third type of the movie is Central Dogma. This is made by RIKEN Omics Science Center. Those are the researchers in biology. They make how our genome information is transferred to the protein to work in our cell. This is the demonstration movie of Central Dogma, kindly presented by Omics Center. This is our blood cell, and now this is the mitochondria. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a mess. Sorry about that. Again. There's a red blood cell, and now there are some cells. This is the mitochondria and the Golgi body. And here it looks like the Death Star of Star Wars, but it's not Death Star. Actually, it is a nucleus of our cell. The inside of the nucleus, it is the genome information is stored in this heterochroma chain. This information transferred to RNA by RNA polymerase. I think so. This machine looks like Gundam type spaceship, but it is this represents RNA. Those machine is like actually protein, but in here it is something like a spaceship or a machine. Here, this DNA is striped, and this information is copied to RNA. This RNA is transferred to the outside of nucleus. This is the RNA. It's going to transfer to outside of the nucleus and to protein molecule made by this information, by this some machinery, protein machine, like this. This is made by those peoples, and this movie is everyday movies in show in every day. Now, we'd like to talk about our Science Live show. This is a unique content that is already continuing in 17 years. That is a real scientist like me. I am an active astronomer, and still working in science. Though we'll talk to speak to the general audience. It is important that it is not a communicator, but a real scientist. That is the key to transfer our enthusiasm and importance of science. Probably that kind of ability is quite important in those days in Japan, and in the Japanese government is expose our scientists to be a committee to budget slashing committee. Then probably Professor Shibata and us is importantly to that kind of work, I think. Those are very important even in Japan now. And this is an interactive, everything in the computer graphics is in interactive and real-time made. And scientists say to go this way, then operator operates computer to move in this way, so that it is quite interactive and audiences are excited in this type of live show. And also, we are scientists, are bioscientists to speak. Our content is like this. It is from 1996, and it is reborn by Synra, but it is continuing very long time. The astronomy, galaxy, the remote observation of Yakis Observatory, and the guest corner. This is a brief history of us. The first live show is April 21st. And
こちらでありますけれども、この実際の96年の4月21日に開設をいたしまして、昨年の8月にシンラドームとしてやっております。こちらのライブショー。
And in more than 1,000 times in more than 500 weeks. And the integrated number of guests or audiences is more than 50,000 in 5,000 shows, 1,000 shows. The average number of people seeing our guest is 47. In that time, we have 72 seats, so that in average, more than half seat is occupied. That is normally popular in that kind of show. We have many events like some kind of course and also others something like a live show event. And we have also in the live show in travel, the many places in Japan and China. This is a map of our, in Japan, showing the number of live show in this area. And then I think in Kyoto, I think only once, but in many times, for example, in this Yamaguchi Prefecture, that is where I was born, is many times. A most important part of this live show is student help us. Now, a group of students, the name of Team Chimons, is working for us, or working in collaborating for us. They are an equal partner of us. Those help us as assistants of live show. They are operator, and their operation is quite so skillful, so that we can freely say anytime, anything in live show. This is a kind of autonomous embody of student, and there are many leaders in generation to generation. It is 17 years project, so that these 5 leaders is leading that Chimons, Team Chimons. They made also software, and software is polished up in the live show in every week. And Toshiyuki was the first in this member of Chimons, Team Chimons, and now he has established his own firm to supply his software. This is a logo of Team Chimons, and this is the homepage of them. Please visit him and see their activities. It is enormous amount of work. That is very important in the museum in Japan. Usually, for example, United States, those volunteers and was working for museum. That is a very important power for the museum. However, it is rare in Japan. We are an exception in that case, in that sense. This is software. This is almost developed by Toshikazu Ebisuzaki, and there are making most beautiful space visualizations and stereoscopic movies. That's the name of Uniview. This is developed by Hayden Planetarium, and just here, he's the leader of that Hayden Planetarium. We are long-term collaboration. That is a good thing. And also, Mitaka Pro, that is basically made by National Astronomical Observatory by 4D2U project. And Toshiyuki is making advanced, then it totally new, almost new software that name is Mitaka Pro, and it is supplied with also in Universe Live Show. Also, one thing important in Toshiyuki made a quadratura, that is the editing tool of dome images. Here, and those are the kind of demonstration of those softwares. Here, quadratura is a demonstration movies here. Made by RIKEN Technologies. It is difficult, usually difficult, because of you only have a 2D screen. However, this dome is not so is curved, so that they are difficult to edit. This environment supplies us to freely paste figures in the dome. Okay, like this. This is some bird eye view, and that is up two views is supplied. And that kind of special tool is necessary to edit those, to making images and also images in the dome. Here, this is a telop can make and paste into the dome space, dome screen. It is quite convenient, and we can convince that is a very important, powerful tool for making dome movies, dome pictures. And also, you can freely make some kind of marking, and you can use this as a lecture. Okay, let's skip. In summary, we have a Synra dome. That name is Synra Bansho. That's the meaning of everything in the universe. I am an astronomer, so that we are mainly working on astronomy and the universe, but we are intended to go everything. For example, in the cell, or deep in the sea, or something in our social things. And I think here that is our new step. For example, those kind of real image of a small size insect, and also some kind of games in the Synra dome. And also here, this is, you can see here the tunnel, but it's not only a simple tunnel, but it is accelerator tunnel, and you can see how accelerators and magnet is configured in that tunnel. Those kind of thing is projected to the dome, and to wait for the presentation in the Synra dome. And the Synra dome is a kind of place to meet scientists, museum curators, and artists to create a new way of science visualization. That is the key of Synra concept. And many new things has already happened, and then we will keep more new things happening. Then stay tuned. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.